somebody from your crew, which my heart goes out to this person. I was watching them on interviews, and I felt like the person that was interviewing them wasn't qualified to interview them because they didn't catch on the key things that the man was saying. He was, which is Keith Murray, and he was saying that he have so much death, he's experienced so much death in his life, and all his family is dead, all his closest friends is dead, and they more trying to get with him about who he done had sex with, and all this other dumb stuff, and to now see them making videos of him like how he's spiraling like just down and seem like he's on drugs and everything like that. Didn't you bring Keith Murray into the game?
Yeah, yeah. I brought Keith Murray. I knew his aunts real good, Jocko, Vicky Hall, and Melissa. Um, they're real close. They were real close. They would take us to the gyms all the time. Like when we need a ride, we would get a ride with Vicky. So yeah, I put him on, but I really wasn't involved in him like I was Reggie. I didn't really have, because his whole dynamic was different. Like when he came, I don't understand how he had all of those people. When you carrying that many of an entourage of that many people, it spells disaster in a lot of areas. And I don't know how he got the information. I don't know who let him do that. Like who cleared that? Like I said, at the end of the day, there always has to be, like I was saying, get through, you have to get through quality control. How did that get through quality control? Like who was on the watch when that was coming down? Like did somebody let that
Absolutely.
go?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's too many people. And then you got to remember too, when it's guys that are coming from there, that's coming from nowhere. What I mean by nowhere is they have no business being here. Like there's no job for you to do. It's problems. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, that's the first no. And then it spiraled out of control. But like I said, we pulling for him. I'm sure that he got enough resources to make some adjustments. You know, he's got to make some real solid adjustments, and you got to be honest with yourself in that adjustment too, because you can bullshit yourself, which is the worst thing to do. Because really don't. I've never really thought of that till you said that, but you know, yeah, I've been here. Some people have been telling me about they saw his videos, and then again, you never know. He might be just doing that to play. I don't even know. Not serious. It's real.
Very sad too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You've had people record him without him, like, like they've done
Right,
recorded
right.
him, and yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
not a good situation.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, we're gonna pray for him, and
Yeah, absolutely.
you
Much
know,
shout
and,
out to
and
that.
hope that
Because he's another legend. He's a legend that you brought into this game. And, Keith
yeah,
Murray's a legend. No matter what, no one look at it or say, that
yeah, that's
the
true. Yeah, yeah,
brother's a legend.
yeah, yeah. No, it's true. Yeah, he's definitely a pillar in hip hop.
Yes.
Yeah. Um, yeah, but I said that's very true. That's why I was telling these young kids, man. Like, if you coming in this game, man, have a plan, have a set agenda, stick to your goals, be focused, be humble. When you meet these people, because you never know when you're gonna see these people again or what part they're gonna play. This whole shit is a big movie. Everybody has a part to play, and most thing you don't want to be is a part of a circus. You know, my team is branded Wolves Are Us. We are not part of no circus. We can't be tamed. And we're not gonna sit on the thing and we ain't doing it. And wolves don't have sex with their mothers and they feed the elderly in their pack. Be a wolf, my friend. You know, because yeah, Yeah, this rap shit is a circus right now. A whole bunch of clowns.
When you was over on
And it
Death,
ain't even funny.
when you was over in Death Row, did you have the opportunity of ever chopping it up with Pac or meeting Pac? Because you was
Yeah,
there
yeah, yeah.
during that time.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
that?
Me and Tupac.
Yeah.
Me and Tupac talk. I mean, when I first saw him come out of jail, I greeted him first. And he said, "The fugitive." And I said, "Yo, man." And then I came out of the studio and then he took the studio over that I was in. Um, and, only difference, like I said, it was like a pissing contest over there. It was getting, it's fucked up. And it's funny you say that. It's like I noticed that. Not that me and them ever had any issues, but I noticed that when we were all in there, Snoop, Dr. Dre, K Solo, Tupac, and our camps, and Suge, there was three gang elements in that environment in Can-Am Studio. It was uh the Pyru Bloods, and it was the Rolling 60s with Corrupt, and and then it was Snoop, Rolling 20s. So you had three of these very dangerous, highly sophisticated gangs, all sizing each other up at the same time, trying to do business together. Then you had a whole bunch of other, what we call, 'cause we're not civilians. Um, we were active, but we weren't gang members, but we were street active. I'd say live action guys. But we're mixed in the middle of that too. And everybody's trying to, the outlaws are on the fence because when anything Pac is for the fence, they gotta come and so it kind of put them in a real carrier situation because everybody was trying to see what team was gonna break. And whoever broke, they were gonna be food.
Oh boy, yeah.
No, I'm serious. That's what I didn't know. I'm just saying that's what it was. That's what it was though. Everybody sizing each other up, waiting to see a crack in the armor. And once they saw the crack in the armor, they attacked Sam. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know. He knew that part. Sam comes from me too, but now he's on his own doing his own thing. Because I discovered it. And believe me, if I was there when that would have went down, they'd have had to get me too because I'm loyal, right? I wasn't gonna let that happen to him. So God knew what he was doing. Um, I just remember. I remember that there was in a standoff, and I remember when he got on that stage. This is why I knew it was going to be an issue. He was making a lot of heat over it. He had like a real strong streak. I remember Sam Snead producing uh, Natural Born Killer with Dre, Keep Your Heads Ringing. I mean, he was just killing shit over there. I remember one time when we first got there, Snoop looked at Dr. Dre and said, "Dr. Dre, Sam Snead sending niggas back to the drawing board." I remember that shit. So he had a lot of attention on it. And then when Dre left, he wouldn't, when Suge said, "All right, man, say that nigga gay." He wouldn't say it. That was an issue. And then also before he got to that,
Oh.
when his intro, when he came at the end of that show, New York, he was smiling on stage, and none of them niggas was smiling. I knew that was going to be an issue. I mean, it's showing kink in your armor. But he's a nice guy, though. He's not really trying to portray that shit. So when he was doing that, he's inviting the element. You understand?
You
I
know.
never smiled or laughed over that. Ever. I was straight face every time because I knew where I was. And I knew one sign of weakness, you're gonna have to throw them hooks and you're gonna have to throw a couple of right hands. You're gonna have to do some shit and you better do it conventionally. Because like I said, if you fight somebody in jail, no, it's true. And you fight somebody in jail and you half fight them, you got 20 more fights coming.
Oh no, yeah, you always got someone the ones that's watching say, "Oh, I could take him."